With the release of Outbreak and Season 2 in Black Ops Cold War, we got an influx of new content in Cold War Zombies. We got a new field upgrade called Frenzied Guard, we got a new ammo mod called Shatter Blast, and we got a new support item called Death Machine. Now, the Death Machine is not at all a new concept in Zombies, it's actually fairly old. The first time we saw the Death Machine was in the map 5 in Black Ops 1, where it appeared in the form of a power-up. In Black Ops 2, the only time we saw it was in Mob the Dead, and it was in the mystery box. In Black Ops 3, it came back as a power-up, and in Black Ops 4, it came back as Overkill, which was one of the 4 special weapons in the Ether storyline. And now in Black Ops Cold War, it has made a comeback as a support item. It costs 100 high-grade salvage, and it has 400 shots. But the question is, just exactly how good is the Death Machine? Well, it's actually pretty damn good. It has 400 shots, which is more than enough, and even though it has a ridiculous fire rate, it barely has any recoil, horizontal or vertical, which is absolutely crazy. And one of the things that makes it really special is that there is really no damage drop-off. It doesn't do a set amount of damage. Every bullet takes a percentage of an enemy's health, which is adjusted accordingly as the rounds go up. So however many bullets it takes to kill a single zombie on round 1, on round 50, it's gonna take the exact same amount of bullets to kill a single zombie. So it's always going to be useful. If you've ever played a single game of Outbreak, you know how useful this thing is in that game mode. It's useful in the main and the side objectives, and everybody knows that if you want to exfil, you only need 2 things. You need the Frenzied Guard field upgrade, and you need the Death Machine. This thing shreds everything, and it's very satisfying. It's really good, and it's really cheap for what it's capable of. And it's a great tool to utilize against the boss zombies. If you're playing D Machina, it's always good to have it just in case a Megaton shows up. And if you play Firebase Z, it's excellent against the Mimics and the Manglers. And if you play Outbreak, it's a great way to get rid of the Tempest and the Panzer Soldat. The only problem with it is that it's hard to use it as a panic weapon. If you get cornered, you could pull it out and use it to clear the way, but the animation of switching to the Death Machine is kind of long just because of how heavy it is, so you could go down during that animation. And it could happen especially in the higher rounds when there are lots of sprinters and the zombies do more damage. One more thing you should be aware of when using the Death Machine is that it's really awful against the Orda, which is the big monster that shows up during the assault rounds after round 30 in Firebase Z. Don't use it against the Orda, it's horrible. But other than that, you can use it in pretty much every other situation. It's quickly become not only my favorite support item, but I think it's become a favorite of the community as well, which is why I'm a little worried that it might get nerfed. It's very typical of Treyarch to do something like that when the community starts overusing a certain weapon or a certain gameplay mechanic in the game. Usually Treyarch's first response is panic nerfing whatever the community likes. So not to give them ideas, but they might increase its price to 150 salvage or nerf the ammo count to 300 or 350. I could totally see them doing that, but I really hope that they don't. Overall, the Death Machine is one of the best support items in the game. It's very powerful and it's very cheap for what it can do. I highly recommend it. It comes in handy in a variety of situations, and it's great against the boss zombies. That is gonna do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think of the Death Machine. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.